It has already been over a month and a half since our last empties. So we'll be going over the price, how effective is the product, and is it worth purchasing? And I will also have some extra resources here in case there's some information that I forget to mention and that you likely care about. I got you. So many of you participated in this giveaway, so stay tuned to the end for the giveaway winner, and I will be sure to choose multiple winners for our next giveaway. Pimples, bug bites, dark spots, allergic reactions. This is a multi-purpose goat, okay? These are $8 to $25 depending on if you're going to get like a multi-pack or not. I usually just get the regular old 24 pack. This particular brand I've seen be the most effective. It actually sticks on. I even got my man using these for the amount of random pimples he be getting. I will just throw one of these on. Spring and summer, these bugs are not playing. Especially those mosquito, itchy, any of those bug bites, throw one of these on. If you're a person that has dark spots, or you are a pimple picker, or you like to pop pimples, pick your face, pick your skin, anywhere, throw one of these bad boys on. They also make so many different iterations of this, like the nose one, so you're gonna go ahead and just like cut it up, make it to whatever size you need to put it on any part of the body that you need. Get them, get them. Next up, we have press-on nails. These X-Coat tips that I have been using for over 2 years now, I want to say. The price of these press-ons are $15 to $30 depending on which ones you get. But if you do get the $30 one, which I usually get, then you are looking at quite a few full sets. I love a classic French tip. And if I can switch the color up, you know I'm happy. If I can switch the style, the shape up on my own, I don't have to buy a whole new nail. Also, how skin tone friendly they are. I used to use the Glamnetic nails, and they were fine for some time. But the skin tone of these are not very black girl friendly, and so that's why I had to stop buying those and go ahead and switch over to BTARTBOX. I personally like to switch my nails up pretty often, about a week and a half every 2 weeks. So I do use the Glamnetic nail glue instead of like a gel nail glue that kind of really cements the nail on. When it comes to the shape, I can just go ahead and file or cut or do whatever I need to get the shape that I want, whether that be coffin, almond. Truly, the options are endless. Definitely worth purchasing. Let's get into some body care next. And you saw this in the very first empties, but I had just bought this whipped butter. I ate it up. Well, used it up. I might as well have ate it, how good these smell. But personally, the lotion, I could honestly do without. This whipped body butter is so good. I love to apply a body butter, especially one that is silky, one not too heavy. Is this gonna keep me hydrated? Is it gonna keep me moisturized? No, not at all actually. I think one of the things about these E.O.S, vanilla cashmere line, whatever, is that you have to combine the products to get the full effect, the full longevity out of it. A lot of you in the comments said that this be lasting for you. This don't last for me, baby. Very dry on the body, very dry on the face. So I need something like a bit heavier that's going to last if I'm looking for longevity. But in terms of just like hopping out the shower, blends very well with fragrance as well. Out of all the products, I do think that this is my favorite one from the line. So I do feel like it is worth purchasing, very affordable. I love that I can use it constantly. So that's why it's definitely worth purchasing. Next up is going to be the Olay body washes. This is the Indulgent line. I think they have like a ribbons or something. I was getting this confused with the ribbons one they had. You're looking to spend like $8 to $12 on like Olay products, maybe $15 if they're trying to do something fancy with a serum or something. These are always gonna be effective products in terms of like, it's gonna moisturize the skin. It's gonna do what it has to do. Even this isn't completely empty because I just got really bored of it. This is not a consumer problem. It is my own issue that I will get bored of body washes. If I can blow through the entire bottle, that's how you know it's good. But if I end up just like using 3/4 of it, half of it, and I'm just like, I wanna try something else. Like I wanna do something different. I wanna use something different. It's reliable. If you know you need a body wash, you know you can trust it to do what it has to do, you know, also great for sensitive skin. I'd much rather use something else. And that will lead me back into FRENSHE which we talked about, I believe, in the first empties, but this was one of their new scents that they came out with, Salty. They also came out with Desert Rose, which smells really good. Each of these body washes are like $10 to $12, nothing crazy. I have been watching the brand slowly but surely roll out all of these scents, and what they need to do is make sure that they have the line fully stocked across the whole scent line. It's effective in its own right. I feel like the aromatherapy aspect is great. I feel like I'm getting a good clean. I feel like it's not stripping my skin. I feel like it's pretty moisturizing, and I don't get bored using it. This is a brand owned by Ashley Tisdale. Like, I love that I didn't know that. I love that, like, she's the brand owner, but she's not just like shoving her face in your face, like saying, hey, I'm the brand owner, Ashley Tisdale, yeah, come buy FRENSHE. I love the brand. It kind of stands great on its own, and that's also why I really like it. My good friends use the sprays or whatever. You'll be seeing it all over social. There's a good reason why it's trending, why it's viral, why people are really using it. I'm gonna keep buying. I have 2 more body washes to share with you, and one of them is SALTAIR. I have tried the pink beach, the blue one, the black one, and now I'm trying the brown one. I don't know what it is, but I want to keep buying it even though I don't like the products that much. I even tried the SALTAIR deodorant and it was not an effective deodorant. They came out with Golden Hour. I want to try the Golden Hour so bad. Like, I will go in and smell the bottles in the aisle every single time I pass by, knowing that I don't actually want to spend that price for this product. And there is something about the brand that just like has me like, I want to try you again. Like, I want to try you till you work for me, because I love the branding and packaging so much. I just don't know how actually effective and useful these products are. Like, and if you know, please let me know down below. Like, I just don't know what it is about SALTAIR. Right now, it's just like, it's just mid. And I am going to probably sink my teeth into it and probably pick up more products, especially since I saw they have that Golden Hour shimmering body oil or something. I'm just like, bruh, you coming out with products like this, like, I gotta try it. For me, I'm still on the fence. Come back soon. The last body wash I want to share with you is the Sol de Janeiro Balm Dia Bright Body Wash. This is a clarifying body wash, which is why I felt so inclined. The price of this is way too expensive. I believe it's $12 for this mini, maybe 10, and then $26 or $28 for the full-size body wash. In terms of effectiveness, I don't know if I can really tell you, oh yes, I've really seen a bright change in my skin and everything's looking glowy and wow, I have no texture on my body. Like, I don't know if it's doing all that. I do know that I do feel really clean using this. I love the Cheirosa 40 Sol de Janeiro. I know the girls are not a big fan of Sol de Janeiro. I know that the younger audiences really enjoy Sol de Janeiro, and that is probably one of the reasons why older people don't really like it that much. 6th grade locker room vibes, for real. But this particular scent from the line, I feel like smells a bit more mature, a bit more elevated. Great for layering or mixing with another fragrance that you have. I will not normally review a travel or trial size item like as an empty, because obviously, you know, I could blow through that pretty quickly, and it's not, I don't feel like it's an effective way to determine if the product actually works or is good. But I definitely will be probably buying $26 version of this and enjoying it. Oh, don't come for me, don't come for me. But I love that I can have a full line of something. Sol de Janeiro deodorant. Now, this is aluminum free. This is not an antiperspirant, and I have used this like a little bit so far, and no, it is not that great. But I love the fragrance. The longevity isn't there. I definitely have to reapply. I don't think I'll be buying the body cream though, because there's no longevity in it, so. About this Shea Moisture again, because if there is anything that you guys are going to do, it's convince me of my error. If I got the product wrong, I am all ears. Tell me I got it wrong so I can try it again and make sure I get it right, okay? Unfortunately, this isn't one of those things for me, guys. $8 to $10, nothing too crazy. If this works for you, please keep using it. If you feel like it evens out your skin tone as well, dark underarms, please keep using it. But if the deodorant smells like a deodorant, I'm disgusted. So that's why I don't really like this at all. And like, I guess it is effective in terms of an antiperspirant, but like I said, it's just like, it's gonna do what the Dove does for me. That's why to me, the Shea Moisture, unfortunately, you guys, this may be effective for some melanin girls out there, and that's why I wanted to talk about it again. If you do find that you haven't found a deodorant that is working for you, or you're trying to find a deodorant that doesn't have, you know, a bunch of whites, try this. See if this works for you. The original one that I reviewed was the Manuka Honey, I believed, and that one I did like the smell of, but I don't think it worked that well for me. So that's why, for me, not worth. For someone, it probably definitely is. I only have a few skincare products to talk about today, and one of these brands is going to be Vitamins and C Beauty. Products cost anywhere from, I believe, like $8 to $25, $8 to $30. Honestly, nothing too crazy for an affordable skincare brand. I do feel like this is a great facial cleanser for anyone with combo, normal, or oily skin. This was too drying for me. I ended up using this as a hand wash, I'm not even gonna lie, because it was just too stripping for my face. I felt like any cleanser that leaves my skin kind of feeling like that rigid, like cleansed it, but you also stripped everything from it. Like, I'm not a huge fan of those types of products. And in terms of the restorative facial serum, I think I really liked this. This was really nice. I did use this like every day until I used it up. It was very nice applying to the skin. I do have like sensitive skin, dry skin, but not many things I'm going to apply that I'm gonna be like, oh crap, like, that's doing something. Tatcha has truly been that brand that I've seen that constantly where I'm just like using it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing results. Wow. Maybe you're trying to replenish the moisture in your skin for a more affordable cost. Like, these are the times I feel like these types of products are very, very helpful. So I do think that Vitamins and C Beauty is a brand worth looking into. You're trying to simplify the ingredients in your skincare routine. This is a great brand for that. I could see myself using it. I just don't see myself like, oh gosh, I need to go stock up on Vitamins and C Beauty. That's all. If I feel so inclined to go spend that extra money on buying the full-size product, I do feel like it's worth mentioning here. My best friend gifted me this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops for Galentine's. And I don't know what it was, but this mess had me in a chokehold. I had to go buy the full-size one immediately. This is a serum that is going to give a beautiful dewy glow. Great for makeup prep, for one. Also feels incredible on the skin to apply. Looks so good under other products, under all your other skincare. These watermelon dewdrops was definitely something that was very trendy, very viral. I don't know if it's still like popping off on socials the way it was. This is one of those products that I find myself really excited to use. I feel like one of the main issues with skincare or the product claims nowadays is that it's gonna give you a glow. Yes, anytime you apply any kind of product, it should give you a glow, right? Even if I apply CeraVe, it should give me a glow. The question is, does the glow last? Like, that is the question. And the glow is going to last with this. If I'm gonna use CeraVe or CeraVe, I'm going to use it and my skin is going to look glowy or dewy for 10 minutes. One of the main reasons why I love Tatcha so much is because the glow lasts hours. My skin looks wet or dewy for hours. And that is why I really like this, especially at the price point. Absolutely worth purchasing. Let's get into some fragrance. First up is this Versace Bright Crystal. This was an OG perfume for me. Probably one of the first perfumes I ever dabbled in. Price of this is not cheap, okay? This is definitely probably, you know, I mean, it's Versace for crying out loud. So you're looking at like probably 50 to like 165. That's usually what the price points are for these types of perfumes. I also feel like this is a fragrance that goes well and mixes well with the vast majority of people's body chemistry. I would always get compliments on this. It would always settle into my clothes and my skin very nicely. Pomegranate and the zesty citrus of yuzu. These combine with an iced accord of cool freshness. The fragrance's heart notes are floral with peony, magnolia, and lotus flower. This is a floral that I feel like even if you don't like florals, you would probably like this. Great for the daytime. I also feel like it's great for the nighttime. This is probably my third or fourth bottle of it. I have so many perfumes from when I would just like go into like those random perfume stores and just pick up random stuff thinking that it was gonna work for me. But it's just like, bruh, fragrance, just like body care and skincare, very subjective. This is something I would say, if you're not sure, get you a travel. Obviously dupes are great, but dupes aren't ever going to really truly hit the way the original hits, unless you like that dupe more. Versace Bright Crystal, I feel like the longevity is great. I feel like it'll go with a plethora of people's body chemistry, and that's why I feel like it's worth purchasing. Next up is the YSL Black Opium over Cherry. Looking at 50, 60 to 165. I definitely been seeing threads about the YSL Black Opium being played out, being this, being that. But I personally, when it comes to this over Cherry, I love it. Oof, the way this mixes with my body chemistry is insane. You would almost think that this fragrance was made for me. Exactly, a sweet gourmand fragrance with notes of vanilla, coffee, and cherry. I don't smell no coffee in there. And trust me when I say, don't put nothing coffee smelled near me. Something about this YSL Black Opium scent, I really, really enjoy it. I do not like all of the Black Opium. When it comes to these fragrances, the YSL, even like the Libre line, I feel like the scents can get very confusing. Even when it comes to Valentino, the scents can get very confusing if you don't know like exactly what you're looking at. Referencing how people feel about the Sol de Janeiro being too childlike. Mixing it with this like adult, very adult-like fragrance, I feel like smells so good. Like the deepness of this mixed with the sweetness of this, while it's still also both very deep gourmandy smells. Like I could go on and on about like fragrance profiles, how they wear, how they feel, what the vibe is. This is my signature smell for sure. And I've obviously gotten millions of compliments on it. They're always all worth trying because one that a lot of people may freaking hate may go so well with your body chemistry and smells so good. Next up is Dossier perfumes. These are, I believe, $30 perfumes, affordable perfumes that are supposed to be dupes for popular brands that you know. They even have one for the YSL that I just mentioned. But I have two Dossier perfumes here. This is the Floriental Brown Sugar. This is the Ambery Saffron. I personally went through the Floriental Brown Sugar very quickly. I don't know why. As I smell it out the bottle, I don't know why I liked this. It smells very mature, and I'm not a big fan of that. I find that when it comes to a lot of these duping perfumes, the way they smell can be a bit off-putting. Like, okay, Ambery Saffron smells disgusting. I don't know what it is. I do like the packaging of the actual bottles. I feel like it's very simple. I feel like it looks really good. I also really like that they put the top notes, middle notes, and base notes on the actual bottle for you to see. There are probably some Dossier perfumes that are for me that I like. This is supposed to be like a duping brand for you to get some affordable perfume in a version that you know that you like. Wait, what did I just say? I don't even know if that was English. I do feel like these are worth purchasing. I just haven't found one that I like. Didn't like the way this sprayed onto my skin either. It was very, like the alcohols used are very harsh that I would feel some burning, and that's not totally untypical of me wearing fragrance or spraying, you know, an alcohol fragrance onto me, but this one burned for real. Probably dabble again and talk about this again in the future. If you feel like you've had a positive experience with Dossier perfumes, please leave whichever ones you like down below. Last but not least, for like body fragrance perfumes, Valentino Born in Roma Donna. $55, $60 to $170, I believe it is for Valentino. And this is a very popular, trendy fragrance line. I feel like this goes with everyone. The same way the Versace Bright Crystal, even if you don't like florals, I would find that you would like that smell. Same thing with Valentino. There's something about these fragrances that just a lot of audiences can gravitate towards this. When I was at a bridal shower, a friend of mine wanted to spray this because she had forgot to spray deodorant. And she was getting a little funk, so she ended up spraying this, and I feel like it smelled so good on her. I feel like it's a great fragrance, but like my best friend said, she feels like this is a fragrance that she'll smell on so many women, so many girls, because it's just that familiar, that comfortable. Bergamot Essence, Black Currant Accord. Heart notes are Sambic Jasmine Absolute, Jasmine, okay, Jasmine Florum, Jasmine Tea. Base notes are Bourbon Vanilla, Cashmere, and like a woody smell. If you don't like to wear scents that a lot of people are wearing, I wouldn't gravitate towards Valentino or like the YSL Libre. Let's get into some hair products now, and I only have two hair products. One is going to be the Mielle's exfoliating shampoo. Price is $7 to $10. You cannot get this in stores, but you can get this online. This is my favorite clarifying shampoo. That is how I wash my hair the vast majority of the time, and I feel like it removes the oil from my hair without stripping my hair of the essential oils that it needs to retain. Very effective. And I also use this to clean under my armpits. I know, kind of random, right? But there's something about the residue of deodorant that will trigger me, and I found that when I use this shampoo, which I've been doing for over a year now, I'm not even gonna lie, I enjoy the whole line in general. I also use the conditioner. I enjoy the heat protectant, probably one of my favorite heat protectants. I don't remember who bought it, but the point is that it's not black owned anymore, but the products do still work for me. And there were controversies surrounding the brand, but for me, I was already using it when people talk about their hair falling out. And of course, there was some sort of like fear instilled in me that I was like, oh God, like what if my hair starts falling out? But I kept using it. Nothing happened for me. Like everything has been great with these products. I still want to use them. I love them. They're absolutely worth purchasing. Gonna keep using them. Next up is going to be this Adore Black hair dye. Every hair that I usually receive that is hair extensions or wigs is usually closer to a 2 than a 1B, so it's never dark enough for my natural hair. So I'll usually use this as a watercolor to go in. $5 to $10, honestly, super cheap hair color, reliable hair color. I love it. Other hair color, which I do use on my natural hair, this is the Beautiful collection, $7 to $11 maybe. And this is the old packaging. This is what I basically grew up on, and they changed it into this one here. When I was younger and I would go into the salon every 2 weeks to get my hair, like I would relax my hair when I was younger. I don't do it now, but she would always use this after relaxing my hair. Something that you just put in and then rinse out. I follow it up with a light shampoo and a conditioner, and the color lasts quite some time. I haven't done a treatment on my hair in months. I don't know, this will always be my tried and true way to, you know, deposit some kind of color onto my hair. I love it. I absolutely think it's worth purchasing, especially when you have like grays or something. These are also great. Next up is going to be this CeraVe moisturizing cream. This just happens to be another empty because CeraVe will always be the product that I run to whenever I have some type of skin issue that I want to resolve, or I need to go back to the basics. I will go back to CeraVe. This is the thickest version that they have for the brand. It's the moisturizing cream. Sometimes it just comes with a lid. Sometimes it comes with this cute little pump. I love the pump, but I did get to the bottom of this and there is some product left, but the pump doesn't, you know, reach it. So I am gonna have to go in and just like scoop the rest of the product out to use it. When I do get to an empty of this, I do always want to mention it because this is one of those brands that I know is very reputable. And as I mentioned before, I think they are under new ownership by L'Oreal. So I will just, you know, monitor the ingredients and monitor to make sure that the brand doesn't try and cut costs somewhere, basically switching up the integrity of the product. But I do enjoy this still to this day. Obviously great for eczema, great for anybody that has some extreme dryness. They have a full line of this, so even the oily normal combination girls have products available to them with CeraVe, and that's why I really like it. And you like how I'm saying CeraVe properly for you? Yes, you're welcome. Last but not least, let's talk about some makeup, some lip products. Every single one is Fenty Beauty, because Fenty Beauty lip products, for one, yes, you're about to pay a little bit of a premium in that price, $15 to $22, $26, depending on which lip products you're getting. The ones that I've repurchased is the Fenty Heat. This is like a lip plumping lip gloss. I always buy this in hot chocolate. This is so melanin girl friendly, incredible. I have it on right now. This is the cream version of like basically all her lip glosses. And these are good. If you're looking for like a cream gloss, these are gonna be honestly incredible for you. You're gonna love this, you're gonna eat this down. These Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks are supposed to be similar to like the YSL Lip Shines, the glossy lipstick formulas. You apply one product and it looks like you've applied a couple. And that's why I really liked these. Also moisturizes. And then I got the Fenty Beauty Pouticle. Now these are supposed to be lip stains. This was the only like pink hue that they had. I wouldn't even really call it a pink hue if you are melanated. I feel like this gives more of a berry finish. So I don't find myself reaching for this a bunch because I already have plenty of lip products that give me a berry finish. As opposed to having to use like the Sasho Beauty. apply the lip liner or wait 15 minutes for it to get all hard and then pull it off. Like, this is something that you can use like very quickly, wipe it off, and you'll still have a nice stain on the lip, which I really like. Basically, that quick rundown of all these Fenty lip products that I have to let you know that Fenty Beauty, when it comes to lip products, is absolutely worth purchasing. I promise you that. I promise you will not be disappointed. I promise you the longevity is there, the color payoff is there, everything is there when it comes to these glosses, lip stains, lipsticks, okay? Now, let's get into our giveaway winner, who is this right here, okay? I know I said I would say this verbally, but at the time of recording, I hadn't done the automated choosing yet. You win our $100 Sephora gift card giveaway. I did not know that so many of you would take part in this giveaway. Absolutely love giving back to you in any way that I can. You guys deserve the same, if not more, than me. Say congratulations to this beauty right here. Please send me a DM on Instagram or reply with your IG handle so that I can get this to you ASAP. I'm just happy that I have a community here that I can talk openly to, that we can share ideas, share product ideas, give each other ideas. I don't know, I'm just all the way here for it, and I'm just so freaking grateful. Here, YouTube will recommend some videos that you will likely enjoy. If you haven't already seen our first empties, please check it out. We also have some affordable products for you to check out. Please, your girl's got you covered, okay? Leave any of your recommendations down below, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.